Jupiter, Jupiter, that's a trine to Uranus. And you know Uranus is what? The higher self. It is that I. And Jupiter is also the expansion of the consciousness, the expansion of the mind, and also the expansion of adventures so it can have wisdom. So when it speaks of Jupiter grand trine to Uranus, this is an easy aspect. So this part of my natal placement right here. Just the same Jupiter trine to Uranus, because I got Jupiter in the first house. It's part of my what? It's part of my ascendants. So the Jupiter trine Uranus is basically a part of my ascendants. So this make me unique. This make me different. This make me, to some people, I'm weird, but it's the I want to know him type of weird. This dude is different. And so that's unique about Uranus. Uranus bring that humanitarian aspect where I'm very friendly and very cool. My energy always change. I'm getting downloads of information out of nowhere. Always knowledge seeking. So this makes me good in astrology, coming with different concepts and different ideas in astrology. Don't want to come up with the same thing and don't want to be bored. Because when you got Jupiter that's trying to Uranus, it's easy flow, easy aspects. So Jupiter flowing easily to Uranus, it's expanding it. You know what I'm saying? It's expanding the mind, the higher mind. At that, so I'm always seeking knowledge, I always want to learn. I'm out here in nature right now, walking down the street. But when you got Jupiter trying to Uranus, you're talking about individuals who feel like they're from another planet sometimes. Because this is higher mind, advanced thinking. This is technology. These people love technology because they always like to experiment, explore, and try out new concepts and new ideas. Because Uranus. And Jupiter is very adventurous, so they're adventurous when it comes to people with this placement right here. They're adventurous when it comes to new ideas, new thoughts, and things like that. And not the same old, same old. So these people are not religion. They're definitely not religion. Especially if we got anything that deal with Uranus. That means your unique self, your difference. Those who don't do nothing in structure or order. You talking about people who do things their own way. That's how it's going to be. Because they can't conform to people's ideas and their thoughts, but they can listen to other people's ideas and thoughts so they can create their own ideas and thoughts off of that. So what Jupiter going to do, bring them luck when it comes to this. Because Jupiter is a planet of luck. So it's going to bring those who has Jupiter trying to Uranus luck when it comes to knowledge. When it comes to spit that knowledge and bringing new knowledge to the table that people never heard of. And that's why people are like, wow. They be shocked when I bring them these ideas and these thoughts that's different that they never heard of from nobody, from no astrologer. So anybody who got this placement, Jupiter trine Uranus, it's an easy aspect right here. Not only is it trine to my Uranus, it's connected to my Jupiter. My Jupiter is in the first house that's connected to my ascendants, you see? So off the real, when people meet me, I'm gonna be different and love people to be themselves, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always inspiring people, uplifting people to be themselves, and always inspiring people, uplifting people when it comes to knowledge. I'm spitting right now because this is me giving it to you. I'm inspiring people, motivating people when it comes to knowledge. That's because of this place. That's why I seen different ideas and don't like to be the same. And I like people to be different and to be themselves. Because this placement right here is very powerful. That's what you got to understand. This is a very powerful placement. A very powerful placement right here. Because these are humanitarians and everything. So when you're talking about those who have Jupiter trying to Uranus, this is higher mind, higher thoughts. Those who clear cognizance, who know, I know. Because Uranus is always I know. It's the crown. In African culture, Uranus will be Ujet or Wajet, the third eye. And so when we talk about the royal crown, and Jupiter would expand that, this is very important and very sacred because you got Jupiter, which is Amen in other cultures. Amen. So when you add Amen Ra to the table, you basically will have this placement right here. See? So like this placement right here. Or you could say Haru and Aset. Haru for Jupiter and Aset for Ujet, the third eye. You see? With an eye Haru. This is displacement. Who love knowledge, who love to teach, who love to heal. You got many Mesa healing who's a creative genius, creative expression. So anybody who got displacement, especially a trine, because the trine is easy. Conjunction, you might go through problems till you get there. You know what I'm saying? Because it blend in. So conjunction is automatically a part of you. So, but sometimes it seems kind of hard because it's blended in. So you can't tell the difference. And if it's squares or oppositions, you have to fight hard to accomplish displacement, but you will be more experienced than those who have the trine, because the trine is an easy aspect to where we can forget that we had this gift or this talent, or we don't use it. You know what I'm saying? So with it being said, I just brought you this light, beautiful people. It's I Can't Lit who always bring you the storm, bring you the light, but it's definitely what it be, you know? It gets no realer than this. Ashe.